Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Minister, I'm from Airdrie, and given that it is one of the fastest growing cities in Alberta, we're literally bursting from the seams, and given that health ministers have played politics in Airdrie, and now we have a bigger, more centralized Alberta health system that has a long history of neglecting the local needs of local decision makers, we're desperate for a 24-hour urgent health facility. I'm hoping this government can get it right. Will the minister commit to put politics aside and build this centre in our community?
Minister of Health.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member for the question. We know that there has been some lack of confidence in some of the processes among Albertans moving forward from the past government, and we're committed to making sure that we have an infrastructure plan that is publicly released with lots of opportunity to ensure that the sun shines on that list and we can have a full public conversation. So when this government makes a commitment, you can count on it.
Minister, lives are in danger, over 60,000 people. Given that there is only a total of 14 beds to treat a population of over 60,000, the 24-hour urgent care network is needed. It's overdue, and study after study have demanded it. We all know putting off this urgent care centre is dangerous. What sort of timeline will the minister commit to?
I want to thank the honourable member for the question and the opportunity to express the fact that we want to ensure that Albertans, no matter where they live, including every corner of this province, have opportunities to ensure that their confidence is instilled in the public health care system. So we do have a responsibility to the 60,000 people living in Airdrie, as well as the more than 4 million people living in Alberta, to make sure that we're planning infrastructure responsibly and committing, when we do make a commitment, to following through on those commitments. So I appreciate the information being provided today. Thank you.
Given that Airdrie needs a 24-hour urgent health care centre.
Member, I wonder if you'd wait till the Speaker recognizes you. Proceed.
Given that Airdrie needs a 24-hour health care facility, and given that in March the facility was promised, but now we're sort of in limbo. When you have a sick child, Calgary is simply too far away. The wait times are just too long, and we're closed after 10 p.m. The plans are in place. Will you just give it the go-ahead? Will the minister commit to helping all Albertans and build this centre?
Hear, hear. Honourable Minister.
Thank you to the member for the question, for drawing attention to the fact that there were a number of press releases made by the third party when they were in government in the months leading up to the education. Press releases do not necessarily instill confidence in Albertans moving forward. We, as well as members of the official opposition, were highly critical of the number of promises that were made and the lack of government actually funding those in the past. You don't have that in this government. When we make a commitment, we'll follow through on it, Mr. Speaker.